Hey guys, my name is Fabian. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to properly do a parasitic draw test on a 2014 Jetta Volkswagen. Some basic tools you're going to need to perform this task are a 10mm ratchet, or you could use a wrench. You're going to need a DVOM, and you're going to need both positive and negative leads. Also, while performing this task, you are going to need some of the proper PPEs, which are your goggles and your latex gloves, since you will be working with batteries. So before we set up the DVOM to perform the task, we're going to go ahead and walk around the car, make sure no doors are open or lights are turned on, because that will give us an incorrect reading. And we will have to restart the test if any doors or lights are on. Okay, so before we start removing the cable off the battery, we're going to go ahead and set our DVOM. To do that, we're going to grab our positive lead. We're going to connect it to the 15 amps, since we will be working with our amps. And we're going to take our negative lead to the common. After we do that, keep them separate. We're going to go ahead and set our DVOM before we remove the battery. We're going to go ahead and put it on the highest setting for us, which is a 15 amps. Make sure it is zeroed out. Now that we have the DVOM set, we're going to go ahead and take our 10mm ratchet or wrench, whichever you're using. And we're going to go ahead and remove the battery cable from the terminal. For this test, we're going to be removing the negative terminal. You could use either one. However, the negative is a much safer approach, so we're going to go ahead and take that one. Keep that away. Now, we're going to go ahead and grab our DVOM. Now that we have our DVOM set and the battery cable removed from the terminal, we're going to go ahead and take our positive lead and connect it to our battery cable. And we're going to take our negative lead and connect it to the terminal. As you can see right here with the number displayed, you can tell that the car is still on and we're waiting for it to go to sleep. For the car to sleep, it takes about 15 minutes on this car, and we want the number to read less than 50 milliamps. Alright guys, the 15 minutes is up. We're going to go ahead and check our DVOM now. As you can see, it is less than the 50 milliamps, which is what we want. It won't be completely zeroed out just because the car is always taking power and it will be taken from the battery. So, now that we have it less than the 50, we have successfully completed. You can go ahead and turn your DVOM off. You're going to go ahead and remove the negative first, then your positive. We're going to take our DVOM, we'll get it out there. Now you can go ahead and connect your battery back. Tighten it up and you're all good to go.